Assalamu alaikum dear students. Students, we are starting today with lesson number 2, acids, bases and salt. This is not the new topic for you. We have already done this topic in the previous classes. But today again we are going to start with this chapter a little more in detail. So dear students, according to you, what are acids, bases and salt? So in the lower classes when we were studying about acids, bases and salt, we were taught about that acids are sour in taste and bases are bitter in taste. So this was the explanation which we had priorly. We also had the explanation about the particular indicators. So dear student, in this chapter we are going to see first of all the idea about the indicators, then we are going to see the chemical properties also. So dear student, it is asked that if somebody is suffering from your family member, if somebody is suffering from the acidity that may be due to the overeating, so what can be the material you will provide in order to remove the problem of the acidity? Will you provide the lemon juice, will you provide the baking soda, or will you provide something else? So this is depending on our prior knowledge. Okay, we also know that we are going to provide the baking soda because baking soda is basic material and our stomach is suffering from the acidity. So that is how we can neutralize it. Okay, we know that. How do we come to know about acids and base without tasting them? हमने चेक नहीं किया कि वो श्योर इन टेस्ट है या बिटर है, तो हम कैसे पता लगा सकते हैं? विद द हेल्प ऑफ द indicators. Indicators are the agent which gives us the idea about the nature of the substance, whether it is acidic, basic or neutral. So we say that chemical properties, in that we have to say that first of all the indicators. So acid base indicators are the substance which can be used to indicate the presence of the acid or a base by the change in the color. So litmus is known that litmus we are having two particular papers. We are having blue and red. So what will happen when there is acid? Blue litmus will turn to red, and when there is base, red litmus will turn to blue. So this is what you have to remember. A small trick to remember: B for base, B for blue. So you have to remember this particular coloration, which will be easy. B for bitter also. This is what you can remember. So you are able to see over here the litmus papers, and in the base your red litmus paper turns to blue, और blue पे कोई effect नहीं हुआ. Wherein in acid your red litmus is remaining as it is, and blue is turning to the red. And in neutral, what is happening? Both the litmus paper do not show any color change. Is it okay? So initially we are having the litmus which is abstracted from the plants called lichens. So it is, as it is obtained from the plants, we call it as a natural indicator. Indicators are the one which gives the idea about the nature of the substance. What are the natures? Acidic, basic or neutral. So we are using the pH over here. Now dear student, not only the particular litmus paper, but we are also using the other indicators. We are using the certain indicators which are giving the color change. For example, we are also using phenolphthalein and methyl orange. So these are also the indicators which are going to give us the color change. So you are having the activity 2.1 in which the various materials may be given, and you have to determine whether the sample is acidic, basic or neutral. So how you will come to know? With the use of red litmus paper, blue litmus paper, phenolphthalein and methyl orange. So dear student, you have to remember that how do we go for identification? हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि रेड लिटमस कौन सा कलर चेंज दे रहा है? वो अभी हमने देखा दैट अगर रेड लिटमस पेपर है तो कौन से कलर में चेंज हो जाएगा? ब्लू में. कब? जब आपका मटेरियल कैसा है? बेसिक इन नेचर. Okay, and when you go for having blue litmus paper, it will turn to red when your material is acidic in nature. So this is what you have to remember. Also along with this, we are using the phenolphthalein and methyl orange. So dear student, these are the color indicators. See, again I am specifying over here that blue turns to red in acidic medium and red to blue in basic medium. So this is the first particular, and we have to remember that litmus is a natural indicator. Now dear student, We have the water, we have the acidic material, we have the basic material. So when we are using the litmus, as I have shown you with the activity just now only, that when you dip both the litmus paper in the water, there will be no color change, but in the acidic and basic it will show the color change. Okay, synthetic indicators हमने बनाए हुए मैन मेड. ओके, फिनोल्फेथलीन. फिनोल्फेथलीन एसिड में कलरलेस होता है, कोई चेंज नहीं देगा, बट बेस में जैसे ही डालोगे इट विल गिव यू द वेरी नाइस पिंक कलर. So this is the change in the color which is shown by the phenolphthalein. Litmus is a natural one, but phenolphthalein and methyl orange is a synthetic one, man-made. Okay. मिथाइल ऑरेंज अगर आप एसिड में डालते हो तो इट विल टर्न टू रेड, और मिथाइल ऑरेंज अगर बेस में डालते हो तो इट विल टर्न टू येलो. सो दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर particularly, that acid it will give a wine red color, and in the base it will be giving the yellow color. Okay, here is one table which you can remember, that the indicators are given and you can just note down that all these are natural indicators. लिटमस सॉल्यूशन पर्पल कलर का होता है, इन एसिड इट इज रेड एंड इन बेस इट इज ब्लू इन कलर. टर्मरिक सॉल्यूशन येलो इन एसिड एंड डीप रेड इन बेस. बीटरूट जूस, red cabbage juice, China rose indicator. Dear student, all these are the indicators which are very important, and you have to note down the color change, so which are giving us the idea about that how the acids and bases can be determined using the natural materials also. So natural materials भी हमें help करते हैं to know about the acidic and basic nature of the substance. China rose indicator was the example we have studied in class 7th, if you remember. So this is giving you red color, magenta color in the acid and green color in the base. The table is very important for your knowledge purpose. Also, when you are writing the notes, you can write down this table which is not given in your textbook. So dear student, one more indicator is also there in your textbook, that is olfactory indicator. Dear student, olfactory indicators क्या होते हैं? ऐसे indicators which change their smell when they come in the contact with acids or bases. अब ये कैसा इंडिकेटर है? आपको स्मेल पे से पता चलेगा, ये कलर से पता नहीं चलेगा. So these are the, again we are using the natural materials, but let me tell you, in this there will be change in the smell. So let us see the definition. Olfactory indicator is a substance whose smell varies मतलब changes depending on whether it is mixed with an acid or basic solution. Olfactory indicators can be used in laboratory to test whether a solution is a base or an acid. A process is called olfactory titration. Onion, clove oil and vanilla extract are the examples. So dear student, ये कैसा इंडिकेटर है जो स्मेल चेंज कर देता है खुद की? कब? जब ये कांटेक्ट में आता है एसिड्स और बेस के. दिस आर द सब्सटेंस whose order changes in acidic and basic medium. So what are those indicators? Onion and vanilla extract. Also the clove oil. So these are all the natural materials, but they are changing the smell. So बहुत बार CBSE एग्जाम में, आपके बोर्ड एग्जाम में पूछा गया है that what is olfactory indicator. So olfactory indicators are the one which changes their smell when they come in the contact with acids, bases. Okay, and when they are coming in the contact with neutral material, there will be no change in the smell. So this is what you have to remember, that olfactory indicators क्या होते हैं. Is it okay? Along with this, you can also make the particular points to note down. And what happens when acid comes in contact with onion comes in contact with acid, smell retains, smell वैसे की वैसे रहेगी, but when it comes in the contact with base, the smell will be changes. Similarly, vanilla extract, in this also, in acidic medium the smell retains and it loses its smell when it comes in the contact with bases. So dear student, in this video we are doing only with this particular indicators. In the next video we will be starting with the chemical properties of acids, bases and salt. So you can also grab the knowledge from this particular videos, that what we are going to write down also in our notes, a little bit idea you are getting. So keep the points in the mind. I will also provide you the notes at the end of the chapter.